Fall in love with your present in your being so that you can lean into falling in love with your future, your process of creating it right here, right now in your being. Very potent energies coming through of the power of walking meditation, of future walking meditation, as in being grateful for where you are right here, right now, and also allowing yourself to feel energetically to lean into a future version of you, of your desired reality, and to be as if you're walking towards it, but you are it, you're merging with it, and you're feeling and flooding your body with the sensation and the mental images of what that reality is, as in it exists right now on a parallel reality and another timeline, and that you're simply plugging into, tuning to the frequency of it, and in process through feeling the sensation and seeing the images of that reality, you're drawing it in and bringing it into your now being, merging with that timeline and reality, and being in process of creating your future in the now through your body already feeling the sensations and the lived experience and the reality and the mental images and the imagination and the visualization of that. Dr. Joe excuse me. Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about this, and I did, for some reason, I mean, it was guided. It's guided to go through some books that I was considering giving away. Wonder if you were decluttering your space that I've been talking about in previous videos, and I just feel this need to energetically clear space to create space for the new, but also in a way that I can contribute to someone else who may appreciate these books on the healing journey or for the wisdom and magic that they entail. They're quite transformative, transformational books to do with healing and creativity and spirituality and so on. So I took out Dr. Joe Dispenza's Becoming Supernatural, which I have here. And I ended up opening it out on this page of some affirmations again, which I feel I'd like to call out with you. And just stating here in this video that these are affirmations written down in Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza, so they're not mine. So feel free to take these in, to repeat them, to see the mental images that are coming up for you, to play the happy game of imagination with me. I'm hearing some fanfare music in the background. Feel free to play yours. Okay. The doors of dimension open to me so I may experience the mystical. My body is healing every day. My words are law. I feel loved deeply and daily. Wealth flows to me. All my needs are always met. My body becomes younger every day. The divine appears in my life every day. My life partner is my equal and teaches me by example. Synchronicities happen to me all the time. I feel more whole every day. My immune system gets stronger every day. I lead with courage in my life. I am an unlimited genius. I am always aware of the power within me and all around me. I believe in myself. I embrace the unknown. When I call on spirit, it responds. Drop a comment, let me know which one you really resonated with or were feeling or writing down and going to repeat. You can always come back to this. I'll have timestamps in to listen to these again if you don't have this book, or highly recommend this book if you want to get it. But coming to this line here about coding in that future reality in your now, I did want to read this out if I find it again. As you continue to place your attention and energy on it, you fall more deeply in love with it. And because love bonds all things, you are bonding with that future, and it is being drawn to you. Love is the way. Love transforms. Love alchemizes. Love is everything. And if you can be in love with it. And as I was on my future walking meditation, in drops some music, and it was by Lone Star, Amazed. That every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you, the lyrics. And I was getting this was jumping out at me. I want to spend the rest of my life with you by my side forever and ever. It just keeps getting better. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. And how you can personalize this for you, for your relationship with yourself, with your higher self, with the future version of you that you're drawing in, and how you are your best friend, you are your soulmate, you are it, you are everything, and how you're deepening, becoming more intimate with yourself, and having a more loving connection with you, yourself, your life journey, on the hero's journey. Falling more in love with yourself and life right here, right now, and falling in love with your imagined, visualized, the energy of your future, drawing it in and being in love with it, and listening to all the love songs that you make about yourself and your journey, not someone else, but you with you. I love, for instance, the Baywatch theme of you being your own hero and making it about you. The lyrics from that: some people stand in the darkness, afraid to step into the light. I'll be ready. You know, I'm always here with yourself in your hearts, and how you can be your best friend, and you can fall more in love with yourself and with life and your future. And here and now, it may feel that you're in between timelines. Things are falling away. Perhaps some things are not making sense. In the previous video I was talking about, it's all making sense now. And it is an energy of zooming out to let what falls. There's a tower crumbling. Some things no longer working, or not aligning, or not a frequency match to you. And people that are not on the same frequency or vibration, this is not a judgment, but if you're vibrating at a certain frequency and some people are not picking that up, or not responding to you, or even pushing back at you, or rejecting you, or moving away from you, it's not personal. It's never personal. It is vibrational. It is speaking a different language almost, that you can't be heard. And similarly, people who have alchemized something else that we perhaps have not, may seem, ahead somehow, when it's just vibration and frequency. Nobody is ahead or behind. There's certain aspects and things in different areas of our life that we're working on, or healing, or transforming, or bringing attention to, or taking attention away from. So I was getting an energy of how at times in life there's a lean in, and there's taking action, and there's creating the change, creating the momentum, as in you being the chaos, as in the instigator of making things happen. Or there's stepping back and allowing the flow and surrender and releasing resistance, when you don't want to be in resistance either way within your energy, that you're anchored in your knowing of the I am either way, when you're leaning in and when you're leaning back. And this feels like a zoom out, lean back time period this weekend of refinement, because you're in greater acceptance of things not working in a certain way, or that you've been pouring a lot of energy into something, potentially not seeing results, or there being a frequency mismatch. And knowing that there's a calibration going on there, things are being drawn into you. And the best thing you can do right now is to be blissful in your own frequency. Simply allowing, being in effortless ease, being in receptive mode, continuing to work on your frequency within you, and allowing yourself to be in ease in your body, being in a surrender. That did come out as an angel card for today. It was out to surrender all the resistances of your ego, any internal conflict or struggle, or any rigid mindsets or habits or routines that you may have, which keep you in the same repetitive loop, which keep you obtaining the same results because you're expecting them. There's something in the frequency of that. Whereas if you just detach and focus on what truly brings you joy and pleasure, what's the next thing that you truly want to do that lights you up, and pivot and put your attention and energy there, or put your attention on taking 5 minutes to do a visualization of your happy future, flooding your body with the sensation of that right here, right now, allowing yourself to receive inspiration from that version of you on that other timeline that you're merging, because all is now, and moving from that energy in the now. So then you're taking less actions, but doing it with a higher energy voltage. So it's not doing more with more energy, it's ramping up the spark within you that you. I'm hearing come on baby, light my fire. My head, okay. So to reignite that spark within you, so that you lean back in again from this even more elevated, reignited, more passionate and purposeful, on fire with love energy, and that you achieve your next level of results from that frequency. That it's not a keep going as you are, but to zoom out and to be in pleasure and joy, that you've been in reclamation of your joy, of your pleasure, of your fun. And now it is absolutely your time to live from a new frequency and to experience more of your joy as natural. It's natural for me to experience this. It's natural for these connections to come into my reality. It's natural for me to receive more money in doing less, in using my gifts and talents that provide value. It's natural for me to have things work out for me. It's natural for me to be perfectly safe to expect and assume the very best possible outcome. It's natural for everything to fall into place in divine order and divine timing. It's natural for me to feel safe and relaxed in my body, knowing everything is unfolding divinely perfectly for me. It's natural for me to pause and rest and look after myself, knowing that when I pour into me, so does everything else, because I'm broadcasting the frequency of receptivity. So the affirmations has surrender to the flow of life, and allowing in that refined self-concept and frequency fine-tuning within you, knowing that your external reality is indeed matching up to you. And you need to be clear on what's not aligning. What is not aligning? Have you been overgiving or overextending in some area? Have you been sabotaging yourself through procrastination or through expecting things not to work out somehow? That you know the answer to that, and you're going at something and expecting something, and do you potentially sabotage yourself somehow? Or are you downplaying yourself somehow? Are you playing small? Or are you not allowing something to come in? Are you blocking greater love from entering in? And I'm getting how when we have had personal experience of this several times, when you are raising vibration, and this did come out of the pillar card, your vibration is rising. Okay, your vibration is rising. And when this happens, you can get some old circumstances come around, or older energies or people or connections that you know may rock back around again. And it may seem as if it's a test or a challenge, or you may be called to respond differently, whether or not you do respond. So it could be to observe if you're triggered by anything or anyone on this path of ascension, and an energy comes back around again. How are you in your energy body in relation to that situation, scenario, the outcome, the energy, the person? And your job is not to be the bigger person. Your job is to be a higher frequency. And that is not by comparison and being a better person or seeing yourself as better than, but better than the current or former version of you. so that you're feeling and anchoring in, I'm not allowing this to affect me. I'm choosing my peace inside of me. And then you're detaching. You're not even making it about the other person. You're looking at any emotional charge that you may have there and zooming out. This is the zooming out in where anything is collapsing or where things that you don't prefer come along into your reality. And to zoom out and choose to anchor in the higher frequency within you, choose your elevation within you. Then you get to diffuse and neutralize the situation. You get to observe that it simply has been an emotional charge. And the emotional charge comes from the attachment to a narrative or a story that you're telling yourself that likely is not even truth. And you can go, I'm playing that record again, like your broken record. You can just take that vinyl disc off and put a new one on and do a happy dance. And not have that in any way be resentful, spiteful, any kind of undercurrent of energy. Observe any undercurrent of energy that you have. It's simply, I choose my peace because I love me and I honor my health and my well-being. It has nothing to do with the other person or the situation. In my own self-love and allowing my vibration to rise, I allow my elevation within me. And I do not allow anything outside of me, any external circumstance or situation or external energy to influence that or dictate what should or should not be in my reality and how I should or shouldn't feel. Because how you feel, whether you're suffering or you're in your bliss, is completely your responsibility. Responsibility. How are you responding? I would say just get happy about the fact that you're elevating. It's beautiful. And honor anything that's coming up in the crumbling or tower moments and things falling away. And just to be, I'm hearing now, things can only get better. I love that song. Okay, spirit communicates with me a lot in music, hugely. And I like Pat 3, which is the creator, the creative, and I know that a lot of other threes tend to have that generator expression through music. Is that you? Drop a comment, hello. um so anyway, things can only get better. That when you know that you're anchoring in that better frequency, the outcome has to shift. So either this situation is going to completely fall away, or you will be met with an evolved version of the scenario. Either that energy is going to meet you in your rising vibration with a better outcome presenting itself. But I would even go further to say the more you can detach and not need or want anything, and only expect the best of and from yourself, and to give up any expectations of anything else outside of you, that's when you truly come back into your own power and you detach and surrender any outcomes and say, my only true job here is to maintain my focused attention on my own frequency and what I'm pouring into with love and how I'm being love and how I'm falling in love with myself, with life and my future. How I can be love in every now moment. How can I give love to this situation? Beginning with how you can love yourself more. Love it, love the other person. But it begins first with you. Because if you don't begin with you, then it's not authentic. It's not sincere, it's not genuine, it's people pleasing, it's abandoning yourself, it's fixing, it's controlling something outside of you. When if it's how do I love myself more in the situation? How do I honor how I feel? How do I observe that it's simply an emotion? How can I diffuse this within me, any emotional trigger? So I'm letting go of any emotional baggage. I'm seeing it for what it is, which is from the truth of my higher self. Coming back into love. And naturally, you'll be like, okay, I just want to extend grace and compassion and peace here because that's the truth of who I am. But giving it to yourself first allows you to broadcast it and be it in a way that is sincere, genuine, and authentic. And it's being true to you without you abandoning yourself. And when you don't abandon yourself anymore, you cannot be abandoned. When you don't betray yourself anymore, you can't be betrayed. When you're no longer inauthentic to who you truly are, then you experience greater authenticity in your connections and in what is making itself manifest in your reality that feels more of a resonance to your heart and soul. Quite strong, that energy coming through. So the more we go through towers, the more we can go, more is falling away because better is coming. better is coming. Always the best is yet to come. Coming back into purity in your heart, purity of intention that you are pouring into something that is beyond you. This was in Joseph Campbell's, was it the book again, A Thousand Faces? I'm just looking for the quote on that again. Give me a second. Any Joseph Campbell fans? The Hero's Journey. And how you are coming out of the separation into an initiation, a new initiation at this time. If you're familiar with the call to adventure and the challenges and going into the belly of the whale and so on. Someone had made an overlap to the houses in the astrology, the 12 houses, and how that they are also a mirror representative of that hero's journey and returning back to oneness in Pisces. A hero is someone who has given his or her life to something bigger than oneself. Profound. That is a true purity of intention. I truly believe that if we go on the spiritual path and we connect to our Dharma from within us, we get taken along that journey. And all the trials and tribulations arise, and how we are guided to remain anchored in our hearts and to follow that calling, regardless of external circumstances and conditions, and to integrate that into our human journey is not always easy. And there's people out there doing that in a massive way who I'm in wonder and awe at, as we're all continuing to do the best we can, I believe. See the wonders in everything. Another card coming out, focus on your happiness. I believe this is the true hero's journey, is the reclamation of your happiness and joy within, and sharing that through the example of your being, through the message of your life, that you ignite and inspire more happiness and joy and love and truth and beauty in others as higher vibration. And how that truly activates your thriving. The more you allow yourself to thrive from within in your own energy, the more you experience the reflection of that in the mirror, in how truly you are abundance, you are whole, you are in fullness, you are respected, you are valued, you are cherished, you are adored, you are wealthy, you are prosperous, you have everything. Through thriving within in your energy, you thrive in your reality. It's anchoring in the frequency and maintaining it despite what goes on in external scenarios. Not to pay so much attention to that. Be mindful of your media consumption, of how you may be taking in other people's energies, and that might be affecting you, to make sure that it's something that's truly nurturing you, it's nourishing you, it's taking you to the vibration you want to be on. It's about evolution. It's helping you in the transformation, evolutionary journey. By all means, connect with those messages if you feel that they support you in who you want to be and where you're going. But to observe, the resonance and the feeling, because energy doesn't lie. Tap into greater pleasure, enjoy more pleasure, activate pleasure within your body, expecting to see the match of that calibrate to you through frequency. There is great power in stillness and meditation, and zooming out. Again, the zoom out energy coming of refining your self-concept from within, playing with your imagination, creating within you in your energy, and allowing through patience and through acceptance and ease to be in your pleasure, in giving focused attention to what you desire and require and what brings you enjoyment and fulfillment. As you know, the match is calibrating to you. You've unlocked new levels of wisdom, and knowing this, living from the inside out. Once you know, you can't go back. You have seen it, so things cannot be the same again. So that means you will always be in an upward spiral, knowing that things only get better from here and the best is yet to come. That's something to be proud of and to celebrate. Your security is established within you, in your own energy, that you anchor it in, you root it down within you. It's a matter of frequency. You feel the frequency of stability and security and safety and home within you. You feel the frequency of prosperity and wealth and love and harmony and joy within you. As you are the frequency, as you are imagining it, as you are creating it within you, so you experience it. And nervous system regulation is so important here. Breathwork practices, mindfulness, walking meditation, to keep coming back into imagination and visualization and feeling and flooding your body with your own safety and security through breathing, through visualization, through knowing, through saying, I am. I am the child that I am, and I awaken all that I can be. I awaken, I am. Mantra taken from my Reiki Level 1 course. From there, from that energy, from that boldness, from that wholeness, taking action can be powerful. You may even blow your own socks off and amaze yourself. Those lyrics are coming back in again. Baby, I'm amazed by you. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. Celebrate yourself in process in your actions. Be in a happy vibe in taking the action. Laugh even at how ridiculous some things can be in the grand scheme of things. This is truly enlightening. To be in lightness of being in process is so enlightening. Onwards and upwards. Laughter, humor, joy, playfulness, being light in your energy. Breathe out, exhale anything that sounds heavy, that doesn't feel light to you. But breathe it out. Anytime you observe a thought coming in that you don't appreciate, that you know is taking you to a lower vibration, that is not helpful to you, you can just simply intend as you're walking, as you're moving about, you breathe it out of you. Like, I don't particularly enjoy that. That's not helping me. That's not purposeful right now. That's not going in the direction that I want to go in. Breathe it out of you and come back to what feels harmonious and peaceful and calm and loving and kind of me and kind of the situation and kind of the other person. Because then I'm more in the truth of who I am, and then I'm focused again on my frequency rising and elevating and feeling good and being in my joy and harmony. And then you say yes to life. How can you say yes to you and say yes to life? Say yes to your pleasure, your playfulness, your life, your lightness of being, your creativity, your joy, your wonder, your future. How can you say yes to a more magnificent, even grander heaven on earth future? By giving full gratitude and appreciation to right here, right now. By saying yes to yourself right here, right now. By completely loving and accepting yourself right here, right now. By saying yes to you now. I say yes to me now, and I say yes to my future. What action steps are you taking to line up to that? And saying you're already doing it. So this is confirming the zoom out and the self-concept refining, fine-tuning your frequency, allowing yourself to be in receptive mode, cranking up the voltage. So when you come back to your next action steps forward, you're in an energy of wholeness and knowing. You know that you're on the right path. You know that you're doing it. You know that you're already on your way. You're already on the hero's journey. Keep facing your true north. Stop overthinking. Connect with your heart. Be in gratitude. Celebrate yourself right here, right now. Be proud of yourself right here, right now. Visualize how your future self is so proud of who you are right here, right now. And if you are in meditation and stillness and you're in gratitude and you're connecting to that concept of the future you, who is living an even more expanded version of your heaven as you perceive it, or if you're not seeing it or visualizing it, how it feels in your heart. Excuse me. What actions is that version of you taking? As giving you some window into what you can start doing now that lines up with that version of you. And consider also what energy they are in while doing those actions, because they've already been through a process. And how can you be the frequency of that now in your body, in embodiment? Feeling soulmate energy come in for you. The beloved card came out also. And how you are your soulmate first and foremost, that you are your best friend, that you are your saving grace, that you are the alpha and omega, you are the everything, you are infinite as a being. Yet if you are desiring to expand on your vision and mission, it might well be that a divine counterpart is coming in who is also doing this kind of work on the soul path, and your one and one together to equal three can create a much larger effect and impact. Beautiful. That expands on your heaven. How can you connect with more soul tribe? This may not even be a romantic partnership. It can be friendships. It can be soul family that you're connecting with to truly expand and get out into community in creating more of what you envision and what will be more heaven for you in connection with others, in community, in support, in expansiveness, in enjoying and sharing that, to share and enjoy life more with others, to share your vision more with others, to experience that in connection with others in your reality. Beautiful. That would be a message from this card. It says your heart is open and full of love. And because of this, so love being fall in love with yourself, with life in your future. Because of this love, magical blessings are drawn to you. If you were single, a loving relationship will soon be formed which will transform your life. If you're already in a relationship, it's about to deepen and be transformed in some way. Love is a timeless state through which all is spiritually interconnected. You will soon feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for life through your relationship with your beloved. Valuable insights are gained, and you each bring out the best in one another. A little poem is at the end, and it says, love is the gateway to an endless universe, where the light of a billion stars forever glows through one eternal spirit. All is one. Beautiful message to end there with. Please let me know if this has resonated with you, and feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe as you will. You're more than welcome to step into a personal reading with me if you'd like me to do that with you, to receive empowerment coaching, discuss where you are in your journey, receive some intuitive insights, channeled messages specifically for you, or simply to have someone hold space, which is beautiful as well. And likewise for attunements to Reiki, which is powerfully activating in frequency within you and igniting you even more intimately and deeply on your true north soul path, which I love facilitating for others. More Reiki Masters coming next month, which I'm really excited for, and being out in nature and doing activations. It's just incredible. So happy to share this. Thank you so much for listening. Wishing you a beautiful rest of your day, and see you in the next one.